should be live. All right. Hello, everybody. How's the sound? I I don't know how this mic sounds, to be honest, so you'll have to tell me, chat. Hi, Seldin. What's up? Yeah, I see that we have a few people in chat. We might wait a little bit to make sure that maybe some other people can join, but the presentation should start soon enough. Just chilling? Yeah, sounds good. There's a very professional stream view we've got going here as well, I'm sure. With the endless sort of OBS screens. Ram is here. Oh, hi. All right. We're seeing some people pop into the chat. Great. Double Joel. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this setup is a bit scuffed. It's Gotland Guardian style. So what we've got going right here is me and my laptop right now with a camera which is standing on what is it, like a Christmas candle sort of box. So it's kind of balancing on top of that right now. And then I've got my phone, which I'm reading the chat off at the moment. So I have the stream pulled up on that. Uh, so very professional here, of course, of course. Looks good? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I would have loved to do this in like the sound room. We have done that before, but don't have access to that anymore. So this stream's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the moment I've been waiting for too. I've been working on this since December, so it's gonna be great to actually be able to show this off now. All right, let's see. Uh, wow, Gotland Guardians made their Jolt mod for stream, right? So yeah, hi J Bob at least. Great to have you in the chat as well. Let's see. If I switch over to the presentation view, how does that look? Because I can't see my own face cam on the stream while I have this open, so I have to see through the Twitch chat. What I would do if I had a jolt multiple on stream if I went to the bathroom. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I won't question it. Let's see, how many people do we have? 5 viewers, okay. Have you guys been? Yeah, I've been good, thank you, J-Bob. Uh, by the way, I was gonna say that if you haven't signed up for the tournament already, then what are you waiting for? It's happening tomorrow, so you might as well sign up for it now. Yeah, it helps me out a lot with like just planning and things like that. The earlier people sign up for the tournaments, so it would really be helpful if you could do that. Yeah, you just get the boat, J-Bob. No big deal. All right, let's see. We should have given people a bit of time to join the stream at least. So I guess we'll start in just a minute here. I hope the mic sounds good, by the way, because I really haven't tested this. I've never heard myself using this microphone before. I'm just using my own gaming headset because I figured it would be better than the handheld mic we have for the tournaments at least. Yeah, yeah, February PR is earlier than we've had it a lot of other times. And hey, it did happen in February. I promised it would happen in February, and it did. We still have about 5 hours left of February after all. So yeah, it took some job to be able to get this done in time, but I think it turned out great. Very good job. Thank you, J-Bob. All right then. But in that case, I think we should be ready to start with the presentation itself. Uh, so, welcome everybody to the Gotland Guardians Fall 2024 SSBU PR presentation. Oh dear God, that's loud. I hope you heard that as well because that was really loud in my headset. Let's see. That should be better if I can just lower the volume a bit. You did hear that, right? I had like an applause sound effect in the presentation. I hope that came through at least. No sound? Oh, come on. I tried to fix this like last night. Uh, I made like the computer audio and everything. Is it? Is it just desktop audio? No. It might be actually. Wait. Uh, if I try to play that again. Oh, it's very low. Okay, you could hear something then. Interesting. Giggle out. Okay, I see. All right, I getcha. Then it's probably desktop audio at least. We'll lower that by quite a lot, and maybe you won't all go deaf from the presentation. All right, let's try that one more time. How about that? Does that sound better? Much better. Good. Okay, great. Fantastic start. Let's move on. Exactly. If you're so good, we have got it 3 times. Oh, you're too kind, guys. This is this is great. Okay. So, anyways, I'm planning on going over quite a bit of different things in this presentation. And we're going to start off with some statistics. So I want to give a shout out to Nordic Scene Review for this, because it's thanks to that project that I've been able to like gather all of this data and just be able to figure out like what kind of statistics we have throughout the season when it comes to like everything from attendance to placements to things like that. So I'm gonna go over some of that to begin with. So to begin with, last year, we had a total of 167 entrants and a total of 32 unique entrants over the course of 19 tournaments. This gives us an average of around 8.8 entrants per tournament last year. However, if you look at last season, we have a total of 64 entrants and a total of 19 unique entrants over the course of 7 tournaments, which gives us an average of around 9.1 entrants per tournament, which is a notable increase if you look at the year as a whole. What I mean to say with this is thank you all so much for joining the tournaments. It's been great to have you all here. It's been lovely to be able to see the Gotland Guardians scene like grow once again with the tournaments. So yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joined the tournaments. The I know the number looks small, J-Bob, but that's because we're looking at the year as a whole for the first statistics, okay? Which takes into account the last season as well. It has been a notable increase, I promise. Uh, so, with some more statistics. So, last season, we had a total of 12 players who qualified for the PR. Those players are the ones that are appearing on the screen right now. These players are all of the players which you have been able to vote for the different PR medals, and they are also the ones who have qualified to be able to be placed on the top 8 PR ranking. So you better keep these names in mind because they are going to appear over and over again throughout the rest of this presentation. Now, for some other statistics, we have a top 3 of the highest attendance last year, which was also something I managed to gather thanks to Nordic Scene Review. So, as I mentioned, we had a total of 19 tournaments last year as a whole, and these are the top 3 players when it comes to attendance. It is Jolt with a total of 19 entries, Klokmakeren with 18, and Kaffemug with 15 entries. Meaning that, yes, I did in fact attend every tournament last year. I didn't even realize that myself, to be honest. I thought I missed some, like, around Easter or something. But no, I have in fact attended every one. And Klokmakeren only missed a single tournament in February last year. The first tournament of February is the only one he did not attend. Otherwise, spotless track record. I wasn't TO for the first part of the year, okay, J-Bob? So I wasn't TO for that part. Uh, but yeah, for the last statistic, we also have the biggest upset of the year. So this goes to the player who has essentially outperformed their seeding by the most. Sheep viewers on streamboot.com. Okay, thank you for the bot in chat. Uh, but yeah, this award goes to the player who has outperformed their seeding the most. So the player who has essentially like not been expected to perform this well. Uh, and this award is given to Kaio, who set this record at the second tournament last season, which was held back in September. Uh, Kaio came in as a completely unranked player in the scene, having been seeded, I think, ninth in that tournament. Uh, since we really did not know about his skill level, but he managed to surprise everyone at the tournament by placing third in that tournament, which is a total of a +6 placements in the tournament, which is absolutely crazy. Like I don't know if I've seen that happen before. The only other time I can think of, like, which is similar, would be the first tournament that I attended on the Gotland Guardians, actually, having been completely unseeded and coming second place in that tournament. So yeah, very well played to Kaio. Absolutely incredible record. Uh, but now we're gonna move on to the side tournaments. So last season we had a total of 6 different side tournaments. And I'm going to go over each and every one of them in order and announcing the winners of those. So, to begin with, we have the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Tournament. This tournament was very fun. I want to give a big shout out to the people who was on the setup behind us and decided to hook up the speakers to their TV and absolutely blast the Mario Kart music at the highest possible volume. Thank you very much for that one. uh, but this tournament was eventually won by Neku. Yeah, very well played to Neku. Um, but I also want to give a shout out to Lucy. I think I have to give a shout out to Lucy after having literally been managed to tie the tiebreaker we had. So we had to perform a second tiebreaker to be able to actually get a winner for this tournament. So yeah, well played to both of those players. It was extremely even and a lot of fun to watch the finals of this tournament. Uh, Next up, we have the Guilty Gear Stripe tournament. I'm gonna be honest. I did not look at this one very intently, so I didn't really pay attention to this one much. However, I did realize that there were a lot of like very even sets and a lot of good games apparently, from what other players told me during this one. But in the end, the winner of this tournament was Kaffemug. Yes, very well played to Kaffemug. Congratulations to the win. Then, after that, we come to the Mario Party Jamboree Minigames Tournament. This was a bit of an odd one. It was a bit of a smaller tournament, uh, But it was a lot of fun being able to to be able to decide the winner between the right Joy-Con believers and the left Joy-Con believers. And thanks to the winner of this tournament, which was Kaio, we were able to actually prove the superiority of the right Joy-Con. So thank you so much for that, Kaio. It was nice to be able to be on the winning team of that debate at least. So up next we have the Nintendo Land Attraction Tour. This was also a bit of a different tournament. It was a lot of just kind of playing the game for fun afterwards, and it was quite a chill tournament. Uh, Hi Rexy, yeah, no, you haven't missed much really. We've just gone over some statistics before this. We're going over side tournament winners right now, as you can tell. So there's still quite a bit of left of the presentation. Uh, But yeah, the Nintendo Land Attraction Tour was a lot of fun. It was really nice to be able to show off my skills in this game once and for all. I have been practicing Donkey Kong Crash Course for years for this moment, so this was really nice to be able to play. Uh, but this particular tournament was actually won by two players, which was Shine Letters and Jolt. Yes, we never actually performed a proper tiebreaker for this one. We actually just kind of shook hands on the win and decided that, yeah, we can walk away with this win, both of us. How about that? So the two players who actually had the game beforehand managed to tie the Nintendo Land Attraction Tour, which was really funny. But yeah, a lot of good memories from that one. I'm gonna remember the Metroid Blast sort of 15 game win streak or whatever that went on uh, before it abruptly ended after that. Unfortunately, they managed to take a game off of me. Uh, so right, but anyways, that brings us over to the SSBU Reverse Mains Tournament. So this was the tournament where I essentially made an Excel spreadsheet with every character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and whatever character would be considered the opposite of that character. So every character had a unique opposite, and that's the character you had to play in this tournament. Uh, this was also quite chaotic. A lot of very, very funny gameplay from this one because people just did not realize like what their character's strengths and weaknesses are, which makes sense. No reverse controllers, yeah, I know. I know some people wanted that, but I say thank God for that one. Because I did not want to play on a keyboard, believe you me. But anyways, in the very end, this controller, this tournament was won by Cafe Mug. However, I'm gonna be honest, I still feel like I won this tournament myself personally because I was able to have the chance to see Cafe Mug try to bomb recover as Link, and that that is a sight to behold. Believe you me. No, that's not coping. That's just an absolute win in my book. Uh, but anyways, that brings us to the last tournament, which was the Speedrunners tournament. So yeah, this one was in the side tournament votes for quite a while. The wife really wanted to get this tournament to happen, and it finally did. And what do you know? He went and won it too. Yeah. Congratulations to Vive, who was actually used to playing this game. He definitely like kind of dominated the bracket. But there were some very clutch moments in this tournament as well. It was also a lot of fun. We had some players come in from like outside of the other sort of Gotland Guardians tournaments as well for this one, which was great to see. Uh, so yeah, that was the side tournaments. Yeah, congratulations to all of the winners. Well played. But now we move on to the Phoenix brackets. Uh, so, last season we did manage to have a few different Phoenix brackets. In fact, there were two tournaments in particular with different Phoenix brackets. I've been asking for an arms tournament for years and yet has yet to be one. J Bob, no one here owns arms. I think you have to realize that. If you want arms to happen, you're gonna have to bring it yourself, okay? I'm not against playing arms, but you're gonna have to make people vote for it. I don't know anyone who owns arms here and who really wants that side tournament to happen. If you can make it happen, I'd be down for it. I kind of want to play that game for once anyway, so I wouldn't be against it. But someone has to own arms for the arms tournament to happen. That's just a fact. Uh, I'm sure you will, but you will have to take the boat over here and actually supply us with the game in that case. If you do that, I would consider having arms as a side tournament. Mark my words. Um, but anyways, the Phoenix brackets. So there were two tournaments last season which were big enough to have Phoenix brackets, which was the second tournament back in September and the seventh tournament in December. And these two tournaments were won by Leia and Saladin, respectively. So yeah, big congratulations to these two. They're very well played in these tournaments. Um, Haters would say that Leia shouldn't have been in the Phoenix bracket to begin with because she placed too high in the main tournament, but we don't need to talk about that one. That's not relevant. But yeah, big congratulations to these two players. Yeah, we take those, exactly. All right, so that makes us move on to the PR medal winners. So these are the different awards that will be displayed on the top 8 PR rankings. Haters will be hating, exactly, yeah. But yeah, this will be displayed on the PR ranking in the end, and these are the different awards that you have been able to vote for out of the 12 different players that qualified for the PR. So to begin with, our first award will be Gotland's GOAT. So this award goes to the player which is basically the fan favorite, the player that most people root for during these tournaments. And it's going to be displayed or represented rather through this little Gotland Guardians shield being put on their PR art. So this time around, this award is uh, is given to one winner. And I have to specify that because this award this time around is, in fact, the only award which will be awarded to one player. Because we have literally tied every single other category this season. Uh, we have at least a two-way tie in every other category. So this is the only one which only has a single winner. Uh, but in the end, this award goes to Saladin. Yes, congratulations, Saladin. You're going to have the Gotland Guardian sealed on your PR artwork. So, very well done. I'm sure the fans will love this. Yeah, woo, Saladin. Let's go. Saladin Goat. Yeah, let's go. All right, next up is the Hotshot Award. So, this award is given out to the player, or players in this case, who have basically provided us with the greatest clips, essentially, like the coolest plays, the most sick combos, all those kinds of things. And it's going to be represented with this little flame icon on their PR artwork. And this time around, this award in particular goes to a total of five winners. Yes, we have a total of five-way tie in this category this time around, which is absolutely crazy. Like, apparently we have either the absolutely sickest players of all time, or people just cannot decide on whoever they like to watch. Uh, but these players are Jolt, Ramram, Kaio, Saladin, and Kaffemug. Yes, congratulations to all of us. Very well played. We will all have this little flame icon on our PR artworks. Right? We truly have the hottest scene here on the Gotland. Absolutely hype moments all around. You love to see it. Uh, but next up, we have the award for Gotland's Underdog. So, yeah, who doesn't love an underdog? They might not get top placements in the rankings and all, but that just makes it even more satisfying when they actually do pull out a win and no one expects it. That's absolutely fantastic when that happens. Uh, And this time, Gotland's underdog will be awarded to three players. And these three players are none other than AG, Saladin, and Lucy. Yes, congratulations to you three players. You will all have this little wolf icon on your PR artwork. Very well played. Yeah, you'll love to see it. Huh? Saladin says. Yeah, Saladin is being decorated for sure. Yeah. All right. So next up, and we have the last PR medal coming up right now, which is the award for the biggest growth of the season. So this one is pretty self-explanatory. This goes to the player who has essentially evolved their playstyle the most throughout the tournament season, which is the player who has improved the most like through their playstyle and who has learned the most about the game throughout the course of this season. And this time, this award will be awarded to two players. And these two players are none other than Vive and Saladin. Yes, congratulations to you two. You will both have this graph on your PR artwork as well. And yes, as I'm sure you've all been able to tell at this point, Saladin has managed to not only win like in a single category, but he's managed to win every single category this time around, which I don't think has happened before. But yes, he has in fact won every single PR medal this season. And I think that's truly a testament to how special of a place Gotland is, because it is truly the only place, probably in the world, where everyone roots for the Sonic player. Let that sink in. Yeah, let's go Saladin. Absolutely the goat of Gotland. Yeah, it truly shows how special of a person Saladin is. Absolutely. Alright, so up next, we're coming to the moment that everyone has been waiting for. It's time for the PR reveal. So, uh, this is going to be essentially the top 8 players of the Gotland Guardian scene being revealed here, from the 8th placement all the way up to number 1. Uh, the artworks themselves are coming a little bit later. This is just showing off the placements themselves. Uh, but either way, let's begin with our eighth place player. So this player is a bit of a veteran in the scene by this point. I mentioned him earlier in the stream for having one of the highest attendances in the scene, actually. If you look at the entire last year, he plays the good old Byleth he has picked up recently and absolutely stuck to, like, very, what do you say, very loyally throughout the entirety of the season. And this player is, of course, Klokmakaren. Yes, congratulations, Klokmakaren. Well played. You have earned the 8th place ranking in this PR ranking. Uh, and I gotta say that, like, I should have mentioned this before, but this PR was not easy to put together. Like the PR council for this season had a really rough job because there were a lot of very even players this season. Let me tell you. So this has been quite a difficult thing to put together. But yeah, thank you to all of you who was in that council and put this together with me. It was really great to have your help with this. Uh, so yeah, with that said, let's move on to our 7th place. So this player is more of a newcomer in the scene. Uh, he is he has been playing a few different characters throughout these tournaments, but is mainly known for the Kasia, who has had some very close and very hype sets, which has been awesome to see. And this player is none other than Elle. Yes, congratulations, Elle. Very well done. You will also have your artwork represented on the top 8 PR. Crazy character lineup, right? But okay, moving on to the 6th place. This is another player who has entered the scene very recently. Uh, Played in a few different tournaments. Was one of the players who entered the very first tournament. So thank you for that, because that's before a lot of players enter the scene properly. Uh, and this player has played a bit of Young Link, but is mainly known for the Byleth. And this player is none other than Esan. Yes, congratulations, Esan. Very well played. I hope you will be happy with this ranking. Two Byleths, indeed. Yes, they're the only character, in fact, which has two representatives in the top 8 PR this season. At least when it comes to like actual mains in the tournaments, that's it. Uh, all right, so time for the fifth place. And this is when we really get to the rough part of the PR ranking, because the fifth, fourth, and third place were very even. Like a lot of different placements in the tournaments that have all been very good, a lot of very even sets. Like this was not easy to decide between. Uh, but this time around, our fifth place player has played quite a few different characters throughout the entirety of the season, but is mostly known for the K rule, I would say. And this player is the one we are hoping has a good time over in Uppsala right now. It's sad to no longer have you here on the island, but nonetheless, we give a big shout outs to Ramram. Yes, congratulations, Ramram. This was very well played. This was kind of a toss up between the fifth, the fourth, and the third place players. Uh, but yeah, very well played. Absolutely. Well, amazing clap clap. Yeah, very well done. Uh, all right, so moving on to the fourth place. This player has also been mentioned previously in this presentation for having been, again, completely unranked prior to this season. And this player is our very own self-proclaimed filthy Nesmane. It is none other than Kaio. Yeah, well done, Kaio. Fantastic, absolutely great plays all around. Contact me by Discord if you want to play online, boys. You gotta love the dedication of trying to find online matches. No one has been in the Twitch chat or Discord chat rather more than Ramram trying to find online matches. I hope someone matches up against you soon so you can actually play a bit. All right, so next up, our third place player is our one and only, like, actually proper dual main of the scene, having played both Pyron Mithra and Sonic. It is, I'm sure you can all guess it by now, our fan favorite player. It is none other than Saladin. Yes, well played to Saladin. Absolute legend in the scene by this point. The absolute Salawin, truly. The I do like the nickname of Salawin and Salabin. It's it absolutely has the same kind of energy as League of Threats' different nicknames as well. But yeah, very well done to Saladin. It has been absolutely fantastic to have you here in the scene. Very well played. Uh, all right, so then you have a chance to challenge my brother. I want to see him in Kaufman battle. That would be awesome. I would love to see that myself. Actually, that sounds great. All right, so moving on to the second place, and I'm sure this ranking is very mysterious to all of you. Like, who could this player possibly have been to have earned the second place ranking for this season? Well, I'm gonna give you all a clue. He plays this character. Yes, it is none other than yours truly. It is Jolt. Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you. You're all too kind. It's been great to be able to play in this scene. It's been lovely to have you all here. I'm so happy. But yeah, shout outs to me, I guess. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you all. Uh, all right. But with that said, we have our number one player left. Uh, and again, I'm sure no one here knows who this could possibly be. Uh, But yeah, this is none other than the player who loves to make my life difficult. He plays these characters, Uh, oh yeah, and this one too. And these two, and that one as well, and yeah, that one he played quite a bit. Oh, and he has that character as well. Yeah, he plays a lot of characters. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you're able to tell who this is. It is Coffee Mug. Yeah, well played to Coffee Mug. It really wasn't like a big crazy reveal that he was going to be in the number one place. Like again, we had a lot of even rankings this season. This one wasn't one of them. Uh, I hope some of you can spot a little Easter egg as well I put in here with the me brawler behind Ike. The he did play me brawler as well, but I didn't find a good render of me brawler, so I kind of hid him. Uh, right. So with that entire ranking being done, it is time for the PR art reveal, and this is the moment I'm sure we've all been waiting for. Uh, so I have contacted Lisa6, which is an artist here on the island who has been hard at work throughout the entire month, essentially, making just absolutely amazing artworks for all of these players. So thank you all so much, or thank you so much, Lisa6 here, who has done all of these artworks. And I'm very excited to present them all to you. So this is once again going to be done in order from our number 8th player all the way to the number 1 spot. And we're just going to reveal all of the artworks in order in that sense. So, starting off, we have the art for Klokmakaren. Get ready, here it comes. There it is. We have the Byleth represented in artwork form now. And I think this artwork is fantastic. I really like the look of this with the cool pose Byleth strikes here. I think it's really beautiful looking. Nearly a dab, almost kind of a dab, yes. Inspired by a pose that Cloakmarken himself suggested. Yeah, very pretty, absolutely. Uh, all right, if you've taken a good look at that, then we can move on to our 7th spot. So, the artwork for Elle looks like this. Yeah, truly badass artwork of our Cassia player here, performing an electric move. Uh, yeah, really hype pose. Like the electric effects on this looks absolutely awesome. I think this is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, whoa, indeed, I agree. The it's really some great artwork by Litsu. Uh, so with that done, let's move on to the next player and see how Essence art looks. Electric Wing Godfist, indeed. Okay, so Essence artwork looks like this. Yeah, the good old bow that Byleth uses. I think this artwork also came out fantastically. I really like the composition of this one, having Byleth with the bow firing off in the distance as well. And I think the background for this one is also really cool. Like it really fits like Byleth's whole aesthetic and game as well. To be honest, uh, yeah, two Byleths indeed. It is again the only character we have which is represented twice in this artwork, which is really cool. I think that we have such a diversity of characters here. Uh, but I really like the skin of Byleth as well. So I'm kind of biased against this artwork too. I think it's really good. Man, talking for like 40 minutes straight really does take it out of you, doesn't it? Uh, all right. So with that done, let's move on to Ramram's art with our 5th place, and this artwork looks like this. Yeah, I really like this K. Rool pose. It's the down taunt, just absolutely menacing looking K. Rool here. Solo streaming is tough on the void for real. Yeah, you can really tell after a while. But yeah, this artwork is also really cool. I think it's really funny how K. Rool sticks out his tongue as well. He looks like he's coming for you. He is ruling indeed. Yeah, I think it's really fun. So I hope you're happy with this artwork, Ram Ram. You absolutely deserve it. Uh, all right, but with that, we move on to our 4th place spot, and show off Kaio's artwork, which looks like this. So a bit of a combination. Kaio's concept was essentially both a combination of Ness's back throw and the PK Thunder combined into one, and I think this artwork is also fantastic. Like the electric effects look so cool, and I love the nonchalant look on Ness's face as well. Like this one is really fun too. PK Thunder indeed, yeah. I don't even care about this uppy exactly. Just throw it away. I think it fits Ness in particular really well too. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going to send all of this artwork out to the players themselves, respectively. So the players themselves will have these artworks too. I am gonna send these on Discord after this presentation. Uh, so yeah, if you want to get the artwork yourself, you can just ask the players. Uh, But yeah, with that done, let's move on to our third place. And this one is kinda different because Saladin chose to pay a little bit extra to have another character featured on his artwork, which is why his artwork looks like this. This is also a fantastic concept. I really like this artwork. Like this came out really well. With the Justin Wong pose. I'm sorry, Sonic, but Mifra does not feel the same way. uh, but yeah, I think this artwork is absolutely incredible. This is gonna look great on the PR art. Uh, yeah, no, shout outs to Saladin for coming up with this content, like concept as well. And yeah, once again, shout outs to Litsu6 for doing all of this artwork. Like, this is absolutely incredible. Alright, but with that done, let's move on to my own artwork. How about that, okay? So, my artwork looks like this. Yes, you are going to learn how Schultz Monad arts work, okay? That is not a choice. I am going to teach you if need be. Yeah, no, I think it's a really good reference to one of the like long running memes in the scene, to be honest. Yes, no, it's absolutely nerding out a bit. But come on, it's not that hard, people. You just have to learn how the Monad arts work. It's not that complicated, I promise. But yeah, no, once again, I think this is really funny, this artwork. Nah, it's not really just jump art that is teaching out. Like it's all of the arts kinda he's pointing towards. It's just that the Monado itself is around jump art at the moment. Yeah, good shit, definitely. Uh-huh, Tomborn Smash, yeah, absolutely, for sure. Good one. Thank you, Rexy. Alright, but with that done, let's move on to our final piece of artwork, which of course is for Cafe Mug. And this one looks like this. Yeah, Kafmug just taking a bit of a break after absolutely destroying his foes in battle. I will spread Monarch misinformation when I get close to the island. You will not, okay? I will not let you do that, okay? I have corrected people on stream if need be. Uh, but yeah, this is Kafmug's artwork. I think it fits really well. Kinda goes for with like the same sort of theming we've had for Kafmug in earlier seasons too. I think this artwork is really cool, and I think it's going to look great, being on the artwork or like the PR ranking as a whole. Yeah, fires in chat. That's good. Uh, so, with all of those artworks being shown off, let's see how the artwork will all look together on the PR. Why don't we? Uh, so, are you ready? Let's see. Your bro jump arch increases damage taken, but knockback doesn't change. I mean, yeah, that is true. It's accurate. It's not that hard. Uh, but yeah. let's show off the actual proper PR ranking. Why don't we? All 8 players. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1. Here it is. That's the entire PR ranking. So I'm going to make sure to print this out and put it up in the G building for everyone to see. I think this is going to look great as a memory for people to be able to look back on. Uh, so yeah, of course we have all of the icons being represented for the medals here as well. Saladin with all of his 4 different ones on his artwork in particular. Uh, and yeah, I think this is just really awesome. So once again, thank you all so much for joining me for this, and thank you to everyone who has donated to this artwork as well. Like that has been a big help to me in particular. So thank you so much to everyone who has donated for that. Uh, yeah, thank you so much for the presentation. Oh, no worries. Uh, honorable mentions. What, as the player who really wants an arms tournament as a side tournament? Is that what you want the honorable mention for? Thank you so much for the compliment. It's nice to see the final result. Yeah, no, thank you so much, Litsu. This artwork is fantastic. It's been absolutely lovely to be able to show this off. Put your name somewhere on the PR artwork, just because. It would be very much the equivalent of having the dark pit picture posted on the PR artwork beforehand. The that one was also really funny as just a meme thing to do. Uh, but okay, I should mention this. This presentation is not quite over yet. We still have one more announcement to make. Uh, so this is a bit of a special thing, a bit of a big news for Gotland Guardians as a whole, you could say. So I'm gonna shut up for a moment and just let the presentation speak for itself here. Yes, that is right. Gotland Guardians will be becoming a part of Rindy. So I can't give any exact date for this quite yet, uh, but this is in the talks. So Gotland Guardians is in the works of becoming a proper club at Rindy, which is going to be absolutely incredible. Uh, so I this shouldn't affect the tournaments themselves all that much, but this will give us access to be able to use the Rindy Castle as a venue if we want to. It's going to give us more advertisements for Gotland Guardians. It's going to make us like more of an actually proper like organization rather than just sort of a little club that we have right now. I think this is going to be giving us a lot of different benefits. So yeah, we're currently working with trying to make us a part of Rindy. So look forward to that sometime soon. Hopefully, I'll be able to fix that before I leave the island for good. Uh, but yeah, that is it. So thank you all so much for watching this. This has been great to have you all here. Once again, thank you all so much for joining all of these tournaments. I hope to see you all sign up for the tournament tomorrow, those of you who are able to. Uh, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Claps in chat, thank you all so much. Uh, yeah, again, this has been quite a big project for me to make. I've been working on this since the Christmas break, essentially. Uh, Salowin tomorrow, yeah, definitely. Uh, and this is by far the longest presentation I've ever held. Like, just period. I am not used to making like this kind of big presentations at all. Uh, so yeah, a lot of fun. It's been absolutely a fantastic time being able to work as the TO for you guys. It's been lovely to have all of you who joined the tournaments and just play, have fun, join the streams and chat for fun. Like it's absolutely fantastic to have you all here. So thank you all so much for that. This has meant a lot to me as a TO and just as a player throughout the entire course of the time I've been here on Gotland. So yeah, I can't stress that enough. Thank you all so much. Uh, but yeah, with that said, that is going to be it for the presentation. Uh, so I'm gonna close down the presentation. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. Uh, and yeah, take care, people. I hope to see you all join the tournament tomorrow. And goodbye.